There's a rumor going around about a Lord of the Rings theme park. We got some big Breaking Bad news after shooting this episode.
There's another Walking Dead game in the works, only this one is shitty.
And Pixar just released a couple of new doodad doodlebobs for their new movies coming up. And none of them involve cars with faces, so that's a plus.
Today is January 4th, 2012. Welcome to Pretty Much It.
You just flubbed like you never flubbed before.
How did I flip?
You said 2012, you goon.
Oh,
first
it's not
mistake.
2012. What is it?
2013.
Oh,
What?
2013.
I can't hear you.
We're in the teens of, it's 2013.
I can't hear you.
It's 2013!
Woo! Welcome to the new year, boys.
Yeah.
You made it. We're here.
We're all
I'm
alive.
surprised.
We're a happy
made it.
family.
What is that? You didn't even give me...
You don't
Give
just,
me
you
your-
don't
He's like the
Your
queen. You're
penguin
supposed to kiss
flipper.
it. You're supposed to kiss him.
Kiss it.
Oh.
You don't know where my fist has been though, so you might want to.
I don't want to really kiss it. I kiss past it.
Welcome to the new year, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, hope you're having a good 2013 so far.
Yeah, hope nothing bad's happened.
Hope nobody got the sick. A couple of sneezes. Hope nobody got sneezes.
No.
Did you change your address? Let me know.
Don't let anybody know. Don't, except for the DMV.
Okay.
We've got a couple of new things going on here on Pretty Much It. Whoa!
Oh, God!
Whoa!
Again? Okay.
I'm afraid of change.
First things first, the giveaway. Now, in the past, as you may know, you enter the giveaway on Monday.
I
The
do
link
know
is on
that.
the Monday show.
Monday.
And you find out the winner on Friday. You find out if you won at the end of the Friday show. But from now on, we're flipping it around.
Whoa.
2013, new year, new me.
My world is kind of it doesn't make any sense
Hey,
anymore.
listen, pal. Click the link in the info to enter this week's giveaway. You can win a free shirt from beobscure.com. You could get the PMI logo shirt or a bunch of others like Bunch of Crunch.
I'll deliver it to your house.
You will not. If you'd like to find out if you won the giveaway, all you have to do is watch the Monday show. The same way we announced it on the Friday show, we will announce it on the Monday show.
Monday show was good shit.
There will also be a couple of other small little tweaks to the show, nothing huge, but, you might notice it, you might be like, oh, that's different, just keep cool, keep calm.
I gotta buckle my pants for this one.
But you know what's not different?
What?
The links are in the info to all of this week's videos.
Oh, good.
But you know what is
Thank you.
different?
What?
We didn't do a video every day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Last year we did a video every single weekday. This year, taking it easy a little bit, so we're not going to do a video every single weekday because we've already proven we can.
This doesn't mean that we don't love you anymore, son. Your parents still love you very much. It's just that we
have other things to do.
Exactly. We have different opinions of each other now.
We're lazy
and,
now.
Yes. You'll be seeing your father on weekends.
But linked in the info are this week's videos.
Yes.
Top 10 games, top 10 movies, top 10 movies. Check them out. Also a review of Texas Chainsaw 3D.
I'm sorry.
And finally, along the bottom of the screen is our Choose Your News feature. Welcome back. Happy birthday
To who?
to Choose Your News.
Hey, nice job.
Hey,
you're
you're growing up, and you're making us very proud. You don't have to become a doctor, but we would prefer if you did.
Apologies for the long New Year's introduction, but now let's fly into this week's news, Aviator?
Yeah. Yeah. This was given to me by my uncle, who died in a horrible plane show accident.
Well, it looks pretty good for
that
being
Howard
covered in
Hughes?
fire.
Yeah, actually, his ashes line the inside of this.
Wow.
And I can like feel his.
It's the winter. You needed the warmth.
Yeah, I can.
Tastes like Peterson. Hey guys, before we get into this week's shenanigans, I just wanted to quickly let you know about a news story that unfortunately broke after we finished shooting this episode. We are pissed because it is about our favorite show, Breaking Bad. If you want this shirt, by the way, it's available on beobscure.com. The link is in the info. We're going to discuss it a little more next week so you can get Mike and Jake's opinions because they're just as excited, of course. But I would like to tell you a little bit about this news. First things first, July 14th, mark it down. That's when Breaking Bad returns. It's a long way to go, quite a bit of time to wait, but as Gloria Gaynor said, I will survive. Hey, hey. The other major part to this news is that Vince Gilligan did an interview and he said a lot without saying much at all. He did a great job not spoiling anything, but saying plenty about the show and about their process coming up with the ending. And I have to say, you guys gotta check out this article, check out this interview. The link is down in the info. Once again, we'll discuss it a little more next week to give you our thoughts, but all I can say is the thing I took away from it is that the ending will be conclusive. It will not be open-ended like a lot of recent shows do. I think they kind of write themselves into a corner and just do that to, end it. Not really sure exactly what to do, but not that they've had it figured out, but they are ending it conclusively, which also means there will be no movie, which was a rumor. So sorry if you wanted a movie, not that I would have minded, but I'm happy that they are just ending this thing. It's not going to drag on forever. They're going to end it conclusively. I think that's awesome. But, like I said, we're going to talk about it more next week. If you want to know all the details, click the link in the info to go to the article. Check it out. Let us know what you think. But now let's leave this alternate reality where I am not with Mike and Jake and go to the other reality where I am with Mike and Jake. Let's start off with movie news, as we tend to do. And the first thing we have to talk about is the U Reviewers Awards.
Oh, that's the thing that we did last year.
Yes. If you don't know what the U Reviewers Awards are, they're the best award show in town. YouTubers
What town?
reviewing movies. We do it, we talk about them, and now we give awards.
To whom?
Well, we'll just have to find out in the week leading up to the Oscars over on the Schmoes No channel and Jeremy John's channel. Third year doing it, we'll be presenting. I can't wait.
Wow, maybe.
How exciting. Say what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry, no.
No, say what you wanted to say.
I was going to say maybe this year I'll do something more instead of just nodding and smiling during our presentation.
That's all you do.
Because I like movies too.
All right, if this is your audition, it's not going so well. You want to try again later?
No.
Not okay, well, you're out. But as far as movie news goes, there's not a whole lot going on this week. It's the first week of the new year. There's never really much to talk about.
It's the train. It's just chugging. It's just starting.
Just past Mole Station, Slenderman's on the back in the caboose. We're moving into the new year.
I see what he did there.
Let's start off with a couple of release dates. We have two interesting, potentially, release date bits.
I like this one.
Well, the Carrie remake was supposed to be coming out in March, I believe.
The movie that everyone wants to see.
Everyone's so excited. Is now pushed to October.
Perfect.
Now, I don't know why it wasn't initially in October.
Yeah.
Now I can
Didn't
get
we
spooked.
talk about this same thing? Like, I thought we actually said, like, why isn't this movie?
Maybe we did, actually.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't even care to remember.
But now you have to wait. You know what you can do while you wait?
What?
Watch Carrie.
Yeah.
The original Carrie. You can even watch the TV remake if you want.
If
That
you
one was
want.
alright.
But,
Not
you know.
really.
And some other release date news is actually about Jobs, which is the Ashton Kutcher Steve Jobs biopic. And it is playing at Sundance, so we will find out relatively soon if it's any good.
All right.
I'm excited for it just because I'm looking forward to seeing a Steve Jobs biopic. This is the first of two. And we will get to see it, hopefully, in April. Open Road Films has apparently picked it up already to
good.
potentially release in April.
Now, I thought that was...
April. Did I say April? April.
April. What?
April.
I thought it was going to be a little confuzzling to have two Steve Jobs movies. But now that we know they're at completely different styles, as you know, like this is the biopic, and the Aaron Sorkin
It's like
one,
a weird experimental one.
Yeah, 3 segments of 30-minute one-shots. So.
And also they're way off from
excited.
each other too. This one's already done, ready to go, picked up. Well, the other one hasn't even started. I don't even think it's been
poop.
put into production at all.
It's not being casted or anything.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, and we'll get to see it soon. Now, at the start of this video, I said something that may have blown your mind.
Blew mine.
There was a rumor this week that there's a Lord of the Rings theme park in the works. Universal and Warner Brothers, the same way they came together to do the Harry Potter extension of Islands of Adventure.
It would be an extension?
I don't know.
I don't think a whole theme park could
Is necessary?
No.
Well, I think a Harry Potter theme park would be could work. So I
wouldn't. I can't really say that one thing can
works as a whole
sustain-
park.
Yeah.
I'm fine with just a section.
Yeah.
But
you think they'd have to release this park in New Zealand?
no, it's going to be in America.
In America,
well,
the
once again,
USA.
if the rumor is true.
Screw you, every foreign fan. I don't even like Lord of the Rings, and we got it. I'm just gonna go to piss you off.
The rumor basically says that the Tolkien camp, the Tolkien estate, has been approached, and they were told the success and how well done the Harry Potter park was relative to the work, like it was faithful. And so apparently Tolkien estate even went so far as to talk to J.K. Rowling about it to see if she was happy, and she said yes.
Wow.
And so if this rumor is true, I think it would be pretty damn cool. I'm not even a big Lord of the Rings fan, and I would think it would be pretty cool.
Would there be rides?
I don't know, what kind of rides could there be?
It would be like the Mines of Moria would be like Space Mountain, like in the dark. And
so it's a ripoff.
Okay.
Imagine there's a ride where it's just
What?
it's just all of the walking scenes, and it's just like you're just sitting down with 3D
You walk on
glasses.
like a treadmill.
You walk on a treadmill. That's what the ride
Or
is.
walking behind
You
you.
join the journey. You're walking behind them. Yeah,
You're
they're
in
on
the
a
last-
screen. They're on a screen.
You walk behind their horses.
Yeah, they're on a screen, and they keep looking back at you like, keep up. And you're just on a treadmill just walking.
I'm coming, Gandalf.
I'm coming, Gandalf. And it's an hour and a half.
2 hours.
There's a massive treadmill that 100 people at a time can walk on. So many people are so loud you can't hear anything.
Man, this is great.
And Grandpa's on the back. There's like a little section where wheelchairs can
There's
go.
a handicap walk.
Right, exactly.
Handicap journey. That's the Hobbit. That'll be...
Hobbit handicap journey, is that it? You think if you're not tall enough to ride the ride, it'll say, "You shall not pass"?
Zing!
I ripped that off from YouTube comment.
Really?
Once again, this is a rumor, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's true.
I hope it's the
We won't see it for a while if it's true, but
well, like there was no mention that if it was an extension of something or not.
no, it's kind of vague in that sense. But we'll have to see. Let us know what you'd like to see in a Hobbit or Lord of the Rings theme park. I guess it would be everything. So, what do you want to see, Jake?
I was gonna say an extension of Hershey Park.
Why Hershey?
Because chocolate goblins, chocolate orcs. Nah? Alright, then move on. Cut.
Let's move on to some, I think, legitimate news. I haven't read this as a rumor, but I also haven't read if it's confirmed, so I think it's legitimate.
Best kind of news.
We'll treat it that way. 2 people have been added to the list of possibilities to play Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy, which of course is the big Marvel movie coming up, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to too.
I know nothing about it, but it just seems so different.
With this news, though, who's going to play Star-Lord is going to be a little worried because Star-Lord is like,
he's a hot guy, right?
Well, no, he's always wearing a mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know he's just like an alien.
No, he's not an alien.
He's a human, but he was always just kind of...
He's got alien DNA, right?
It's something like
He's
that.
like half human, half alien.
I
It's
really
like
don't...
an
Alright, so we're not too
interspecies.
familiar with, you know...
Somebody out there is like, oh!
I think in the newer comics, he's a face character, but I know in the old ones, he's always
why? Because they plan to make a movie.
Yeah, he's always got that mask on. It's like a space-age gas mask.
Well,
who do we got?
I will say first, before we get to the new people, you know, that old rumor of like Jim Sturgis and whatnot being looked at was at first dispelled.
Oh, that was like a week ago.
It was debunked. No, it was like a couple weeks ago. Wasn't it? I don't know. It was debunked by, I think, James Gunn himself. But then apparently he went back on it and said, I won't confirm or deny, so it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, James!
So I don't know if that was legit, and I don't know if this is 100% legit, but the 2 new names are Michael Rosenbaum. You know who that is?
I think I do. Just give me a refresher.
He's bald. In The Last Thing You Know Him From.
Oh, he's the guy from Smallville.
Correct. He played Lex Luthor in Smallville.
Okay.
He also played the voice of the Flash on the Justice League cartoon.
Yeah, he did.
I don't believe that. We'll have to check our sources. But the other person on the list is Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
They're 2 completely different people.
Who you may remember was in another big...
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You know, I love him so much, but I just want to grab him and like...
I don't know.
Get your face out of my movies.
Okay.
As good as an actor as I think he is, I don't think he's right for this
Well,
role
my problem is just like, are there only 5 actors working today?
Yeah.
Why is it always the same 5
what?
names being thrown around for everything?
Put the Lex Luthor guy.
I think
He's ugly. Put a mask on him.
He's got the cool hero voice.
He doesn't have a face for film. Just cover that up.
All right, Jake, we get that you
yeah.
clearly had some sort of past with this guy, and you're really, really not a fan of him. I get it. What, did he steal your girl?
I fought him in a club once.
Okay, I get it. But that is irrelevant to the movie.
Okay.
I like JGL. I know you guys do too.
I like him when he rides bikes.
Okay, but I think that keep him where he's at. I mean, why do we have to have so many people playing in every freaking comic book movie?
Yeah, we don't really... It sounds like they're just trying to get, like, stars.
A big name.
Yeah. So.
Weird, confusing. Go with Michael. Ironically, Lex Luthor, so still same complaint, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got some definitely legitimate news, because I saw it with my own eyes. You know how they sometimes say believing is seeing, like in the Santa Claus? Well, you know what? Seeing is believing in this case, because it's real.
I like how your only reference was the Santa Claus. That was very good, Eric.
Pixar released concept art from their upcoming slate of films, not just 2013, but I think through 2016.
Very cool for them to do.
Now, part of this was Monsters University, which I think it's really good they included this as released concept art, because we saw this already, and we talked about it, and so this kind of puts into perspective what the other concept art means to the movie. I think it's pretty legitimate. You know, it's pretty close to what the movie will look like. The first one I want to talk about is the Day of the Dead one that Lee Unkrich is working on.
Not a lot
to see, yeah. But
we see that they got that whole skeleton thing going. Which
I think we've talked about. Very cool.
Yeah.
And big potential for T-shirts.
Yes.
The next one is the thinking inside the mind one, where it's like inside the human mind.
Weird, crazy one.
I wanted to know what the hell...
Now we see it.
I think we said this before, it's kind of like got an Osmosis Jones job.
You know what I want to say? No, SpongeBob. When it's in his brain, he's like, we forgot the name! We got nothing on the name! That's what I thought of immediately, and I wouldn't mind seeing a Pixar movie like that. Very different. Could be very cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
And last but not least, we have a little look at The Good Dinosaur, which I saved for last, because I think this one is probably the closest to being what the final product will be, because this is the movie that's coming out soonest.
Yeah.
So
it's like
the other ones are drawings, like kind of vague drawings. This looks legit.
Even though it's the most soonest one, it's like it's still coming out like 2016 or something.
No,
like,
I think it's coming out next year, isn't it?
Really?
Actually, I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's not even the soonest, is it? I have no idea. But all I know is that it's a nice looking image, but it doesn't really give me much.
No, I mean, which concept art doesn't usually do when you release early.
The one inside the mind gave me everything I need to know.
Well, I mean, this one
in
was,
that one simple image.
Yeah, this one was kind of confusing because I was under the impression that it was going to be like dinosaurs instead of humans.
Like dinosaurs, we're back. Like in the big city.
Not like we're back because like dinosaurs, like with a briefcase and.
That's what you expected?
Yeah, because I thought that was the plot. Was like if the comet that hit Earth never hit Earth.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they would evolve to the.
They would just go to work.
They would go to work.
That's what I thought would happen.
The comet, like that was what they were about to do. They were like, all right, we're gonna go to work. And the comet hit and they couldn't go to work.
I thought they're gonna have like dinosaur cars.
No,
like have some kind of funny gag on the fuel.
That is making me picture Monsters Inc. Yeah. Monsters with briefcases and stuff, so that would probably be too close.
Yeah,
I think this is just that dinosaurs live among humans in the same way that like a dog or a cat would.
So like
not that they have them as pets, I guess,
like
but
my dream come true.
Jurassic Park had dinosaurs thrown into the world as it is now, but imagine if dinosaurs always were here.
Okay,
I think that's the idea.
Right. So
kind of interesting.
There's going to be people in it though, right?
I think so. Isn't there like someone on his neck?
Somebody riding on the dinosaur.
Yeah,
Flintstones kind of.
I wonder if they're going to get like a big name actor for the dinosaur.
Just get John Goodman again.
If they do that, I will love them. Yeah.
Just a main character in a bunch of Pixar movies, or they get Tim Allen or something. Somebody they've done
Allen,
before.
Please. So where can we find these images?
They are linked down in the info.
They are down there. All right, good.
Just like everything else, you stupid pineapple.
Speaking of concept art, we've got some concept footage from two, I think, dead projects.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully they are dead because, like, this is, like, a nightmare.
Well, we got Hong Kong Phooey, which I never watched.
I did.
I did. He was cool.
Really? I never
He was
did.
like a chill dog as a janitor during the day.
And then he was...
And then he hopped inside a file cabinet and
So nobody thought it was weird that the dog was a janitor, though.
No.
Like, he had to hide the superhero thing.
Yeah.
But the dog being a janitor was cool.
He was a chill-ass janitor.
I guess I should have watched that show. But we also had one that I did watch. I think everybody couldn't ignore this. Because it was not a show.
It was Looney Tunes.
It was a part of Looney Tunes.
Marvin the Terrifying Martian.
Marvin the Martian, yes. This footage has been removed. It keeps getting leaked and removed, leaked and removed. So we have a link down in the info. I'll update it as often as I can with the live footage. But, if it's dead, then let it rest in peace.
I don't think there are words to describe just how awful the Hong Kong Phooey thing looks.
I don't know because I don't know him.
Nightmarish.
And sounds. It's literally, if you watch it, there is no emotion in Eddie Murphy. It is just like...
Is it Eddie Murphy for sure, or is it someone doing an Eddie Murphy impression?
No, it's him. Wait.
For sure?
Wait, hold on.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Whoever plays him, it's like... There's no emotion or soul at all. It's like hilarious how there is just no character. As awful as the Marvin the Martian thing looks, I will say one thing. Marvin the Martian is Marvin the Martian. He sounds like Marvin the Martian.
I really didn't think it was that bad.
I thought the whole thing with the kid and Marvin, like the plot is like he's trying to stop Christmas.
Yeah, it's silly because it's a concept thing, but I kind of let that go.
But
it was primarily supposed to be showing the visual animation stuff like that, so I kind of looked aside. Looking at him, I would watch that movie. They got the black face, like not blackface, but they've got
the black head,
the empty face.
The empty face.
They got the personality and the voice. I mean, and he's got the movement, like when he's
his
like,
little feet. Yeah.
Yep.
But I think I counted like 5 product placements in a row. It's like the kid's like, I hope I get an Xbox, and then he opens up his Mac laptop with the Apple logo right in the camera, and then he's like, I'm gonna sell you on eBay.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Why would they do that in a concept video? These are dead anyway, right? So
I heard that unfortunately the Hong Kong Phooey one might.
Oh, of the two, that's the one we want to die.
I think the Marvin the Martian one is officially dead.
Look, let's just say Hong Kong Phooey, I want him to just be 6 feet underground, right?
Yes.
Marvin the Martian, I don't mind if he's, if we keep him alive with test tubes and stuff.
We need to take Phooey out behind the shed, close his eyes for
Give him an old yeller.
Yeah. And buckshot to the face.
Oh, subtle. And the final story is my favorite story. I saved the best for last here. Have you guys heard about this, or am I going to be telling you brand new?
I've heard about it. Yes.
I just heard about it today.
Okay, well, some Star Trek related news, but it's really just the most heartwarming story of the year.
Oh,
that's what I did there. No, for real though, I just reading the title of the article, I was like, oh my god. And then as I read it, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, no sarcasm.
There's a guy, yeah, no sarcasm. This is for real. I really think this is amazing. There's a guy who is, I guess he has a few weeks to live. He's a cancer patient, terminally ill. It's not going to end well. He doesn't have a chance.
Not looking good.
And so he's a huge Star Trek fan. He went to the movies. What movie was it? The Hobbit, right? To see it in IMAX, to see the 9 minutes, because he wasn't going to get to see Star Trek Into Darkness.
They gypped him.
They didn't play it.
Gypped him. He
now,
was just like,
I don't know
so
why,
excited.
but yeah, could you imagine
like
a cancer patient potentially might have been like wheeled in for all I know if he's that bad. They don't show it, and it just.
And then he's like, I gotta sit through this. I gotta sit through
The Hobbit. He didn't want to see The Hobbit. So I believe a friend or his wife or something posted about it on Reddit, right? And it went up the charts, as always happens on Reddit with stuff like this. All these different types of websites always have great things happen with these sort of
Reddit is so nice,
little deals.
It's so terrible.
Well, this is a nice one though.
Yeah.
And basically, the person said, you know, if there's any way that we can get my buddy or my husband, whoever it was that wrote it, because I know the wife comes in at some point, to see Star Trek Into Darkness, if we can get this to anybody who has the
I think
power,
they just wanted to see the 9-minute preview.
Or even the 9-minute preview. I think that's what it was. They just wanted to see the damn IMAX preview. And guess who saw this article? Guess who saw this this letter?
Who, Eric?
J.J. Abrams. And guess what he did? He said, nope, fuck you, it's under wraps. Just kidding. He said, I'm going to show you the whole movie.
What a swell guy.
He set up a screening and apologized that it wasn't complete, and so they got to watch the whole thing, sworn to secrecy. Of course, they can't talk about it. Could you imagine if after the screening guy was like, yeah, I'm really sick, ha! And he's really not. It's like that episode of The Brady Bunch with Joe Namath. But I think this is really just an amazing story. J.J. Abrams, what a good guy.
Nice people are
He's
nice.
usually very secretive, too, so...
It's all about them secrets.
Yeah, so he let this out there. Obviously, like I said, sworn to secrecy. I'm sure they would get sued to oblivion if they said anything ever. Share it. Everybody always likes to share the bad stories. Why not share a good story?
Share the nice stuff like this. I want to...
Go
ahead. What
were you going to say? Were you going to say that you want cancer so a filmmaker can show you a film early? Is that what you want?
You want to make out with Joe Namath?
What?
And that's it for movie news. Now let's move on to TV news, where we have a sort of bad story and a good story. First things first, we have news about Twin Peaks.
Oh, hold on, Eric. I got this one. I love Twin Peaks. I grew up with it. It was one of the defining shows of the 90s, and it changed the game for all future TV shows to come. It really was. It was like just one of those game changers like X-Files or Lost or any of that kind of stuff. And I thought 2013 was going to be, just the same shit I go through every year, and I was really thinking about just ending it all very soon.
Right.
Then I heard the news that Twin Peaks might actually be coming back, and David Lynch would be in it 100%, and it's just, I'm just so happy.
Wait, you're not going to finish the story?
Well, that's all the story is.
No, Mike. Mike, look. Come here, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got all my fingers.
It's not happening. Twin Peaks, it's not happening. They actually debunked it. This is the bad news of the two stories.
Oh.
The good news is that Arrested Development's starting up soon.
Oh, hey, that's pretty cool.
Hey, when is that?
May 4th.
Isn't this like special? Isn't it just going to be on Netflix or something?
Yeah, it is.
That's
it's going
cool.
to be a special only on Netflix. And it looks like they
It's
have
gonna be huge.
They have all the names of the episodes, and it's just like they're dedicated episodes, like one character. Like the first episode is Michael 1, then Michael 2, then George Michael 1, then George Michael 2.
Kind of like Skins, almost. Anybody ever watch Skins, where like each episode is centered around one character? Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. And then the plan is that if this all goes well, at the end, they'll make a movie.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
By the way, really important to note, I was talking about the UK skins, not the shitty US skins. I don't want anyone to think...
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't want anyone to think wrong of me. I'm a good guy, okay?
To have a TV show end with a movie is like the best thing ever. Now, I just recently watched Firefly and then the movie that ended it.
Yeah, me too. I just watched it.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I can tell you liked it, how high your voice just got.
Yeah.
It never
does that unless you're really excited.
It's one of those shows where after you finish watching it, you kind of realize that you really kind of liked it. Not amazing, but I liked it. But to have it, I can imagine for a diehard fan of Firefly, to have the last thing be a high-budget blockbuster movie. That's amazing. I mean, I've never experienced like a fangasm of that magnitude.
It's not confirmed, though?
I think it's only if this season does
well.
They've wanted a movie forever.
Yeah.
So this is a big year for Arrested Development fans. And now it's up to Jake to bring us home with video game news. Bring us home, bring him
can't with the late.
You can't bring us home?
Oh no, that I can do. Video games. The first thing is just a little quick rumor.
Okay.
Rumor has it. Oh, we're not doing music anymore.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Stop.
Was that a deli? Major Nelson, he's kind of like an internet known kind of guy. He's head of like programming for Xbox.
His name is Major?
It's his nickname. It's like his online handle.
His last name is
real name's Larry Herb or whatever. But
he's an internet cool dude.
He's big on Twitter. He's big on the Xbox blog. He's kind of like the face and he recently posted on his blog a countdown to E3, and it says like it's on, kind of like teasing some kind of like announcement.
Well, it's clear what's coming. Donkey Kong.
Yeah!
Wait, it's
Donkey
on
Kong.
Like Donkey Kong.
Oh, well, no.
They're stealing a character from Nintendo without asking.
The rights to Donkey Kong?
They're just stealing it, and they don't care.
And they're gonna come on stage on E3.
They're gonna be like, we're doing Donkey Kong.
Like,
Nintendo's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing?
He's gonna be like, Nintendo, come at us.
We
don't care. Our lawyers, your lawyers, farming. Do it.
No, that's a nice little rumor that you put in the Xbox 720 soup.
The rumor mill. Oh, or the soup.
Well, I think it's not going to be that much of a surprise because I think we're really due. Not to get the system, but for at least an announcement.
Yeah, I've been talking about this. How there's still a lot of games coming out next year, but the list kind of dwindles towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
So like maybe it's because of
and it's like in the last E3 they were showing like that Star Wars 1313 and all that stuff. Obviously, there's no way that was an Xbox.
Watch Dogs too.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
There's no way.
So this is potentially exciting, potentially a major letdown.
Potentially the best E3 ever.
What else could they be counting down to? The Kinect 2?
Yeah.
Nobody bought the first one, so we're gonna try again.
So there's been a lot of buzz about the Walking Dead game.
Oh, I love that game.
I'm really excited to play this.
I put it on my game of the year.
Yeah, right?
Man. No, there's another
just
Walking
as good,
Dead
though.
game. No, it's a first-person game based on the TV show, and it looks really half-assed.
Oh.
I'm doing this.
Oh.
Yeah, it actually looks like a PlayStation 2 game.
It does. It looks. What did I say? It looks like a tech demo of an old PS2 game.
You did say that.
It looks like a kid going to video game college, like their final project.
Which is good job. They did great with it.
Yeah, but it's just like
it's a college final project.
The full story. This footage. One of the developers, an Activision developer of the game, came on Up at Noon with Greg Miller on IGN. That's like the show.
Oh, they were on a show and they debuted this.
He debuted this footage and didn't say it was beta or alpha. He's like, yeah, this is my game, cool, right? And it looked so crappy. Someone took all the footage.
The whole room just goes silent.
It's just like
someone took all the footage and spliced it together and put it on YouTube and
as a trailer.
This video went kind of viral. People were like, "Is this the trailer?"
I watched it and I was like, "This is a trailer. This is terrible." It just looked like someone goofing around in Left 4 Dead. I was like, "What is this?"
Not even Left 4 Dead. Like,
well, no, a beta of Left 4 Dead.
God, it looks like a mod. Regardless of it not being a trailer, that's still the product. That's still the game. And God, it looks bad.
But it hasn't been released. Not released. That's some sort of dog toy.
Released?
A releash. But released in trailer format, right? So, that is not actually the trailer.
No.
Okay, but I was going to say, you gotta be real stupid to think that's a good trailer.
But did you see, how bad it looked? I mean, I reserve my opinions.
Until you've played it, right?
I previewed many games that I thought were bad.
I mean, everything, even, down to the physics, looks terrible. It's like when the guy stabbed the zombie in the back of the head, it was just like...
I have to say, I just thought it looked boring.
And the Lego hair?
Yeah.
They had, Lego hair.
Why would anybody be excited to play this? It looks boring.
I've seen people that put it on their most anticipated list for next year. And you know
wow.
what? The formula is there because it's apparently open world. You drive in cars, you pick up survivors.
So it's Dead Island.
Kind of Dead Island, kind of DayZ. Zombies, I'm getting sick of them.
Yeah, this genre, they need to spice it up. Let's have
Which Walking Dead did.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The other Walking Dead game.
Yeah.
But something does look good.
Yeah,
that we're going to talk about.
Let's talk about, we do this little, mods section. I like this. We kind of talk about, these cool mods that are relevant to our movie interests. There's a mod based on Half-Life 2 called Jurassic Life. And it's kind of just the world of Jurassic
Park, Half-Life,
You can check out the video of it down there, right?
Correct.
And God, it looks cool.
It does look really cool.
I love Jurassic Park, and I see this, I just want to, off myself. Because I want it so bad.
But Jake,
so you want it badly, so you want to kill yourself.
I'll kill myself to get it faster. The footage shows, obviously it's a little craptastic, but it's the world of Jurassic Park, and you can go around the jungle and shoot
it's a mod,
raptors.
So it's not like it's a professional. We're talking about the Walking Dead game. It's a professional game that looks crappy. But
this looks better.
If that Walking Dead game was a mod or something, then not that bad. Like, it's a mod.
Now, only PC games can mod, right? Like, you can't do that on Macs?
Maybe you can, but you can't. Maybe somebody can.
Yeah, it's a tricky territory.
I would love to give it a shot though at somebody's house,
right?
If
just like
with a PC,
just to wander around.
Yeah,
it looks so cool.
It looks like there's like gameplay of like shooting dinosaurs, but I don't even care about that.
No, I just want to like walk around and like hear the music on loop.
Yeah, the inside of the area where the big T-Rex is, and the freaking kitchen
and the Jeeps and stuff. Everything.
So cool.
They nailed it. Yeah, they really nailed it.
That was awesome.
I did some digging, and there's also a couple of people working on Jurassic Park mods. Someone else is doing a Jurassic Park mod in the Crysis engine.
Need for Speed?
God, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that could be, what?
Need for Speed?
What? I'm working on it. Jurassic Speed?
Modding is fun. Obviously, it's a slow week with video games.
Slow everything, really, and movies too.
But, you know, we can talk about 2 trailers.
Okay.
Yeah, and one's not even a trailer, though.
Just spit it out.
2 things.
Okay, let's talk about... Oops, hold on. Let's take a commercial break first.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm gotta slow down on the reins.
Yeah, Jay, you're really... this is our first episode, and you're already flapping everything up.
Commercial break.
Flap!
Hey, welcome back to Pretty Much It. Thanks a lot for joining us.
You're welcome.
We very eased into it.
Yeah, so let's talk about the trailers.
Are we sad or no?
No, it's a happy time.
All right.
So it's
time for smiles.
Just reflecting, though. You know what I mean? We're reflecting on a great year of trailers, and this week we have an equally great week of trailers. Just kidding. There's really nothing. So let's start off with something that is actually really cool. Legitimately, a promo for Monsters University that plays out like a actual college commercial.
Imagine a university
where I
can be unique
in a family of thousands,
where I can love to learn
and learn what I love.
Pretty great.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, like, I don't think you're going to appreciate this much if you... Like, when you apply for college, you got to go through, like, hundreds of college sites.
And you see a million of these things.
See a million of these things. And, like, they nailed it down perfectly with the music.
Yep,
like
yep. And I am. Monsters University, whatever it is. Yeah.
For a while, it looked like it was a real thing. And then
if I was watching that on TV, I would have thought it was real until you hear the monster or see
What's
the monster.
wrong with that girl?
Yeah, there's something weird about that hand. And when they're rowing crew, there's a bunch of monsters. I mean, I thought this was awesome. Leave it to Pixar to be this clever and cool. I say this is just perfect.
Yeah,
This is exactly what I want to see for something
perfect.
like this.
And I am remaining a little bit skeptical
About the movie?
About the movie
Right.
before I see a real trailer, though,
Yeah.
because Pixar hasn't been that great with sequels. So
they have been with Toy Story.
Toy Story excluding.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say, otherwise, yeah.
And Bug's Life. Bug's Life 2. Hopper's Revenge. Monsters, Inc. is my favorite Pixar movie. So,
yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh, I love
this is great. I was going to say sign me up. No.
Don't say it. You know you just said it, but you didn't mean it.
Yeah, I didn't count.
Okay. But yeah, this looks really good. That being said, let's move on to the only other trailer we'll talk about at all, which is called...
Dead Man Down?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yay.
Wow, enthusiasm.
Don't take my tone for my true opinion, because I actually thought this looks kind of fun. I think that subject matter-wise it looks lame, but there's cool cinematography, like when it's going down the stairs spinning.
And it's like
kind of cool.
At first I was watching this trailer and I was kind of like, this is looking pretty boring.
Yeah.
But it kind of amped up and it almost kind of was like a kind of like stylish Die Hard kind of like
I can see that. But that's what I'm talking about. The style seems cool.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I don't like it, but I thought it was interesting that it said from the director of the original The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. They should have said from the director of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
I guess they would have gotten in trouble, right?
Yeah.
But that's funny because it's like, well, you made a movie after me, David Fincher. So I am the director of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Asshole.
But I thought that was kind of funny to see. Yeah. And other than that, it looks okay. We're only talking about it to beef up this section because we have nothing else to talk about.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry.
The other trailers released were the new one for A Good Day to Die Hard, speaking of Die Hard. Also,
I can't breathe. It's so good.
The Canyons.
It's so good. No, Die Hard.
The Canyons or Die Hard?
Die Hard.
Oh, I think you want to see the Canyons.
What's that about?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
Also, we had a trailer for Unfinished Song and for Vehicle 19, which... what's the guy's name? Paul Walker? Is that the actor's name?
You're damn right, it's Paul Walker.
On his A game. Looks great. And that's it for trailers. Like I said, not a lot in trailers. Not a lot for anything, really. But that's expected at this time of the year. I don't expect to have a whole lot going on for, a week or two. But let's move on to the poll. The poll question last week was, what movie are you most looking forward to in 2013? What is your most anticipated movie? And first, let's go around the table here. What would you guys say? Jake, what do you think is your most anticipated movie? It doesn't have to be exact. Rattle off one or two.
I'm not ready for this.
Okay, Mike?
Definitely Elysium. The Shane Carruth movie.
Yeah.
What was that? Upstream Color?
Upstream Color. Yeah. I would say Upstream Color as well. Elysium as well. I'm looking forward to Man of Steel. And
Elysium.
Jake, did you come up with anything else?
Upstream Color, Elysium, probably Man of Steel.
Oh, okay, good. Really unique list. Yeah. But you guys voted, and a lot of people voted in this, so a lot of people really wanted to voice their opinion.
You're nice, guys.
At number 3, I'm really happy about this, Kick-Ass 2.
Oh, yeah.
Kick-Ass 2. At number 2, not surprised, Iron Man 3.
Looks
and
good.
At number 1, Man of Steel. Pretty cool.
Superman, Iron Man.
I'm looking forward to all of these as well, so nothing bad to say.
Yeah.
But that was last week's poll. This week's poll question, the link to vote is down in the info. What is the question, Jake?
What is your most anticipated video game of 2013?
Ooh, interesting. So we did most anticipated movies, now we're doing most anticipated games. Let us know by clicking the link in the info to go to our Facebook page and vote in the poll. While you're over there, please like us on Facebook. Thank you very much if you do. And finally, the giveaway winner this week is... Oops. We changed it up, remember?
Wowie!
You want to find out who the giveaway winner is every week, you got to watch the Monday show. We will announce the winner. Then you just shoot us a message. You know the drill.
Monday show. Good shit.
And that's it for this week's episode of Pretty Much It. I'd like to say it was a success, but we didn't have much to talk about. Although that's expected. It's not our fault.
Yeah, not our faults.
We will have more to talk about as we go on. And just think, sometime within the next few months... we'll be talking about some mind-blowing movie news that we can't even imagine right now.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible?
My mind's blown.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But I say we wrap up this episode.
Whoa.
By singing the song that we rehearsed, the 2013 song.
Oh, the one we all rehearsed.
The one we wrote and rehearsed over the last week.
Yeah,
ready?
You're right.
One, two, three.
2013 things are gonna happen.
It's the good
This is gonna be.
There's gonna be some movies. There's gonna be some TV shows.
Rest in peace,
it's
Bob.
gonna be
Clark.
a couple of people's birthdays.
Dick Clark, 2013.
And ready now, the big finish on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I like the drink you're in.
And that's pretty much it.